Why does the idea of losing someone scare us so much? A friend drifting away. A relationship ending. Someone no longer choosing us. Most people panic at the thought. But Stoics don't. Not because they are cold. Not because they don't care. But because they understand something most people never learn: the fear of losing people is actually the fear of losing control. Today, we'll explore why Stoics don't fear losing people, and how letting go of this fear gives you real emotional power. Part 1: The Hidden Fear. Let's be honest. When you're afraid of losing someone, what are you really afraid of? It's not just their absence. It's the loss of validation, comfort, identity, control. We attach our peace to people. So when they leave, our inner world collapses. Epictetus warned about this centuries ago: if you want something outside your control, you will never be free. People are never fully under your control. Their feelings change. Their priorities shift. Their paths evolve. Stoics accept this reality early, so it never shocks them later. Part 2: Stoic View of Attachment. Stoicism doesn't teach you to avoid relationships. It teaches you how to hold them correctly. Marcus Aurelius said, "You love people as mortal." Meaning, love deeply. Appreciate fully. But never pretend they are permanent. Stoics see relationships as gifts, not guarantees. They enjoy people while they're present, without mentally handcuffing them to stay forever. That mindset changes everything. Because when someone leaves, it hurts, but it doesn't destroy. Part 3: Why Fear Creates Weakness. Here's the uncomfortable truth: the more you fear losing someone, the more power you give them over you. Fear makes people over-explain, beg for reassurance, tolerate disrespect, betray their own values. Seneca warned, "He who fears death will never do anything worth living." The same applies to relationships. If you fear loss too much, you stop being yourself. Stoics would rather lose people than lose their self-respect. Part 4: Stoic Control Principle. Stoicism is built on one core rule: control what's yours. Release what's not. What you control: your actions, your values, your reactions, your character. What you don't control: others' choices, others' loyalty, others' emotions. Once you deeply accept this, fear begins to dissolve. Because you realize, no one can take away your peace, unless you hand it to them. Stoics don't chase people. They attract through stability. Part 5: Losing People as a Filter. Stoics see losing people not as failure, but as clarity. Some people leave because you stopped pleasing them. You started setting boundaries. You outgrew the version they liked. That's not loss. That's evolution. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Loss becomes the path to strength. The wrong people leaving create space for the right ones, or peace in solitude. Part 6: The Stoic Confidence. Stoics don't fear being alone. Because they have learned how to be complete within themselves. They know, their worth isn't borrowed. Their identity isn't dependent. Their peace is internal. When you no longer need people to feel whole, you stop fearing their absence. Ironically, this is when people respect you most. So remember this: fear of losing people is fear of losing control. And control over others was never real to begin with. Love freely. Detach wisely. Stand firm. Because the strongest position in life is knowing you'll be okay, no matter who stays or leaves.